Happy Victory Monday, everybody. We're still celebrating that win over the Carolina Panthers, 42-13. Put out the Overreaction Monday video earlier today, but I figured, hey, I was looking at some things and looking at some stats and looking at everything, and the Patriots win got a lot better, and we're going to be talking about it on today's show. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and it's Victory Monday. If you're hyped for a Patriots win, celebrate it now because next Sunday it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Smash that like button. Hit that thumbs up icon right now. So the first thing that I noticed when looking back at the game, watching the highlights, the all-22, looking at all the statistics, and Will Campbell and company, specifically the offensive line, they were absolutely awesome. And we just got to give like a round of applause to Will Campbell because going in as a rookie, everybody was questioning if he was going to be great, if he was going to be worth being a left tackle. He did have a rough one last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But this week, complete bounce back. Carlos A. Lopez, he took all the stats together, and this is all via PFF. And this was Will Campbell against the Panthers, man. 22 snaps, 0 sacks, 0 pressures, 0 QB hits, 0 hurries, 100% efficiency, and an 87.9 pass blocking grade. Now, it was updated a little bit since that, and I went and I looked at all the pass blocking grades from the Panthers, and the offensive line as a whole was really, really good. Will Campbell, still a great grade. Ben Brown, I will give him credit. He stepped in for the injured Jared Wilson and still did a solid job. Garrett Bradbury, 57.2. They did not allow a sack. All the sacks were characterized as Drake Maye's fault. That's neither here nor there. Onwenu, 78, and Morgan Moses having his best game yet, 82.3. And the offensive line, just absolutely exceeding my expectations on what I thought this offensive line was going to be. I mean, it was kind of, hey, it was going to be whatever was better than last year because it was awful. And I mean absolutely awful last season. Michael Jordan, Vidarian Lowe. Oh, I don't want to give you guys, the PTSD. But this year, it seems like Drake Maye is comfortable. It seems like it is just working out for him. And when the offensive line is good, it only makes Drake Maye better. It only makes Drake Maye more comfortable. He gets to sit back there, go through each and every single progression. He's not being rushed. He doesn't have to do an unscripted play where he's scrambling up for his life. And we saw that yesterday, specifically with his passing chart. Usually the first couple weeks we saw that, hey, he was throwing passes within the line of scrimmage with not going too far deep into the game. But on Sunday, 14 for 17, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He has been playing great, and going through this whole entire season, he's been playing great. 74% completion percentage. He's already almost at 1,000 yards. We're 4 games in, 7 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. We were talking about all offseason. He needs to fix the turnover problem. He does have a fumble, but 2 interceptions. He's taking care of the football, and that QB rating is great. 109.4. He's a part of the best. And not only is a part of the best this season, his last 3 games, he's had a 75% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. And I've showed you guys this graphic before. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, who I can't stand, but he still respect him. He's still a great quarterback. He's done it twice. Kurt Warner, who's a Hall of Famer. Aaron Rodgers. And yeah, he's a part of that. Part of that. That's how good Drake Maye is. And if you saw, every single person won an MVP that year. I'm not starting the Drake Maye MVP debate. That's too far. You've gone too far. But we got a long way to go. A long way. Only 4 games in. You're 2-2. You should be 3-1. Hell, you could be 4-0. But I'm still mad about that Steelers loss, and it could come back to bite you in the ass. But it's trending upward in the right direction. So, it's thanks to the offensive line. It's thanks to Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, Ben Brown, Garrett Bradbury, Onwenu, and Morgan Moses. It's thanks to those guys starting up front in the trenches first why this team is succeeding. So grade the Patriots offensive line through the first 4 weeks of the season. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. I got to go B+. You'll never see me give an A+. Unless you win 45-0. No turnovers, no penalties, nothing. I always got to find something out. But go down in the comments section right now and let me know. We're going to get into the other thing that makes this game seem so much better, and it involves the offense again. But first, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. And now you can follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app and copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. I made a lineup for Monday Night Football. It's a doubleheader. And I got Garrett Wilson going the more on receiving yards, 63.5. Bo Nix, I'm not impressed with Bo Nix. Drake Maye clears Bo Nix. Give me the less on his passing yards, 24.5. And J.K. Dobbins, the run game is going to keep going. Give me the more on that one, 65.5 rushing yards. You can make a lineup just like that when you download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right. Excuse me. Stefon Diggs has been unleashed. And we've been talking, I made a video last week about how everybody needs to calm the hell down. It's going to take some time for him to break out. Well, it seems like yesterday he broke out of his shell because against the Panthers, he was absolutely cooking the cornerbacks. He was cooking the whole entire field, and he made it his game. 6 catches, 101 yards, an average of 16.8 yards per catch. Stefon Diggs looked like vintage Vikings, vintage Bills Stefon Diggs. And it felt like that he finally was getting more and more comfortable as he is in this Patriots offense. And we haven't really seen him that much going up until this game. Now, I show you guys the snap counts here, and you could see in week 4, he did only play 31, but it was 60% of the offensive snaps. Before that, it was 53, 52, and 41. It's going up more and more and more and more. And the Patriots, they tried to put him out wide, and it didn't really work out so much, so they kind of moved him into the slot, and he has gotten more involved with this team every week. And I feel like throughout the week, I don't think we're going to see him get to 80% of the snaps or 90% because Mike Vrabel has said that he's not going to get to that percentage. But he's going to get more and more involved. And unfortunately, it did kind of derail Pop Douglas's role in this team. He only played about 8 snaps last game, but still, I'd rather have Stefon Diggs out there than Pop. I'm sorry, DeMario. I love you, but I'd rather have Stefon Diggs. And they asked him after the game yesterday, what did he feel like being comfortable in this offense? And Stefon Diggs was honest. He said only a 5 out of 10 as his comfortability from 1 to 10. Obviously, having success, it's week to week. It's been a slow ramp up or build up. Being comfortable is a state of mind. I got to study. I've got to still grind. I've got to still flip the pages. And me personally, I think he's only going to get better. You got to get that chemistry with your quarterback. You saw the chemistry with Drake Maye. That back shoulder throw was absolutely perfect. That post corner was perfect. Over the middle was perfect. You have to get that on that same wavelength as Drake Maye. And Drake Maye can make those throws. So you have to get him involved. And I really, really want to see this happen on Sunday night because this is the biggest game of the season. Going up against a division rival in Buffalo, former teammates. I like whoever photoshopped the Patriots jersey on him because I'm going to be using that photo all week. But Stefon Diggs, he's got his eyes on Josh Allen. So it's going to be a big one, and we'll be live for it. But if you want the Patriots to beat the Buffalo Bills, because I think it could happen. The Bills are 8.5-point favorites. Vegas is not giving them a chance at all. But I think we can make it happen. But you got to play your best game. You got to be disciplined. So if you want them to win, hit that thumbs up icon. And while you're down there, also subscribe to the channel. We're giving you guys daily videos. Hell, like Monday, maybe we'll get you 2 videos on the day. We are live on Wednesdays, and we are live for game day on Sunday. So hit that sub button, and as always, let's go Pats.